Yo, yo.
Girl, you're on my mind.
So let me tell you, baby girl. Girl, cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. In my thoughts and in my words. And girl, you ever in my rhyme. Girl, you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Every hour, every minute, every second of my time. I'm addicted to you.
This program is not designed to and does not provide medical advice. All contents and information available on or through this program are for general informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you heard on this program. McLaren's and or its affiliates are not responsible or liable for any advice, course of treatment, diagnosis, or any other information, services, or products that you obtain through hearing this program.
To all my women, you know, my strong women. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman. With a smile and a star, she'll protect you like a child. That's a woman. She'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate the strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. Woke up this morning, I got up with a scent of a woman. Just picture if you would what life would be.
Music coming down from Shaggy.
Good without a woman.
Right here on McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center segment. Blazing on your radio station. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yours truly, Fata Diamond, inside the building alongside Dr. Judith McLaren from McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center. 557 Main Street in New Rochelle.
What a woman. Hey, she'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate the strength of a woman.
Don't ever underestimate it. For the next 25 minutes or so, we'll be speaking with Dr. Judith from McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center. It's all about holistic health and wellness practitioners. Don't forget their number, 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. Hope everyone is enjoying their day so far. 914-278-9394. McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center. Whatever you are suffering from, give it an holistic approach now. Try something original. About the imitation thing, go the original way and see what I go on for you. Get to the root cause of your situation by visiting McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center, 557 Main Street in New Rochelle. They've been around for almost 10 years now. So you don't know selling a fly-by-night situation enough. I don't know, come up situation enough. McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center. Holistic health. That's what the thing there, you know. 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. Give McLaren's a call and allow them to get to the root cause of whatever is causing problems to you. 914-278-9394. That's 914-278-9394. And we have in studios yours truly, Fata Diamond, alongside Dr. Judith McLaren. Sort out, ma'am? Well sort out? Good to go?
Yeah, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Definitely want to say enough respects to the entire tri-state area and the world tuned in this afternoon.
Yes, indeed. There are so many things I'm trying to.
Yeah, man. I see I sort out all your stuff. Them ready for work, you know?
Yes. I just want to say blessings and peace to the Kingdom Women Conference. I participated in their conference yesterday. I met some awesome women.
Nice.
And I just want to say kudos to you all for what you're doing. And I really enjoyed the short time I spent with you all in your conference. But I thank you so much for thinking of having me as a guest speaker on your program.
Nice.
Okay. And you know, the medical mission is coming up very, very soon.
Okay.
We are still accepting donation, but like I promised, I was going to give a little information about the locations we're going to be working out of when we go to Guyana.
And before you do that, let's just remind them the medical mission is a no profit situation where Dr. McLaren and her team they're going to Guyana this year. Am I right?
Yes.
All right? Guyana, yes.
We're going to Guyana in about 3 weeks actually.
Wow, it's so already?
Yes.
You're right, November, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're heading to Guyana for a medical mission where they go out into the country and help as many people as they can.
Yes.
And like I said, people, they're doing it out of their own pocket. So when Dr. Judith said they're still accepting donations, if you'd like to put a little thing towards it, man.
Yeah.
You can do so by calling the office at 914-278-9394. It's all about the medical mission. Call the office if you'd like to donate, if you'd like to, put a little something on it and help out to our going.
Yeah, we'd really appreciate that. And I really want to say special thanks to the number of clients and even folks who are not yet clients, so who have reached out to us and have donated both cash and kind.
Nice.
So we got supplies and we got some volunteers and we got, of course, some cash from some individuals. Nice. Thank you all so much. I love you and I appreciate it.
For real.
So we're going to Guyana, and for those Guyanese, you know your country. So we're at a meeting today, and we're going to Georgetown. Georgetown. We're going to spend 2 days in Georgetown. Okay, because I think that the need is very, very much needed there. It's great. And
isn't that like the capital?
Yes, yes. So the need is great there. I think maybe because it's big, so we're going to be there for 2 days.
Nice.
We're also going to be in Kurururu. What an interesting name, Kurururu.
Okay.
That's another venue we're going to be, and that in Georgetown we're going to be at Destiny Empowerment Worship Center for those 2 days. And in Kurururu, we're going to be at God's Battalion, something Church of God.
But sure, those are the Guyanese, them know what God, right?
Yes.
Them know the place.
Yes.
Right.
And then we're also going to be in Berbice.
Berbice, I've heard of Berbice.
Yes,
before.
I've heard of that too. Berbice. Restoration Tabernacle Ministries. So those are the 3 venues we're going to be for the week. And we'll be serving the underserved, those who are in need. If you want a little bit more information, you can always call the office.
Absolutely.
For specific information, and we can forward with that. All right? So.
And the office number is 914-278-9394. Again, 914-278-9394. How long you guys have been doing this medical mission?
This is our 6th year.
Whoa, 6?
Yes, this is our 6th year.
Nice.
6th year, but our 7th venue.
Okay.
Because we did 2.
You guys doubled up one
we
time,
doubled up
said,
1
right?
year.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so it's awesome. It's awesome, folks. Already, I have people coming to me say they want to be in next year's medical
Nice,
mission, and I think
nice.
we're going to Jamaica.
Nice, nice.
Okay, so far that has been the suggestion. So if you're interested, you know, you can always call and let us get your name on the list, so that when we start organizing again, we can reach out to you.
I know my Guyanese family out there. Listen, man, help out, okay? Help out. This is a great way for your country. And, you know, they're doing this thing, like I said, out of their pockets. You know what I mean? They're taking time off from work. They're funding it basically on their own. So if you're out there and you'd like to lend a hand by donating, call the office 914-278-9394. Again, 914-278-9394. And it will be highly appreciated, okay?
Yes, indeed. Indeed. I don't know. I heard something on the news this morning. Was it this? Well, whatever. I heard it quite recently. I think it's this morning. Where they are putting forward plans for vaccine to become mandatory.
Really?
Yeah, they're talking about the flu shot.
Really?
Flu shot for those who are 6 months and older. I don't have
Mandatory.
all the details yet.
Really?
But I was a little surprised when I heard that.
I don't take that stuff.
You know, so
I don't.
I don't know if they're gonna, if people are going to come up against that. But just for you guys to know, so it won't be news when you do hear. But I have nothing further to say about that except that.
You say that nothing further to say. I don't take it. I don't take it.
Yeah.
In my adult life now, I haven't taken it.
My bottom line is, in what I do, we believe that God didn't make any mistakes with our immune system. Mm-hmm. Am I being heard? You think?
Yeah, man, loud and clear. You're not hearing
Yes.
yourself?
Yeah, I'm not
Maybe
hear-
maybe your
Yeah.
headphone need to turn up a little bit. Let me find.
So we know that the immune system is meant to take care of itself, and we shouldn't be depending.
Good.
We shouldn't be depending on on mechanical means for defense.
Right.
That's as much as I can say, or that I will say.
I remember, not to cut you off, but
Yeah.
I remember this wise lady said to me, said, anything you put in your body, if you can't name 3 things out of it, don't put it in your body.
Yeah, that's true though.
And I've been seeing these names on these medicine where them have, and I'm like, what is?
Oh my God!
I have no idea what this is. I don't even take painkillers. I tell you how true.
But it's
honest
interesting.
it is.
There's a new ad on TV where they're saying that diet and exercise and supplement will not be sufficient to help you. So they're introducing this new drug.
Oh my God.
Yes, they're introducing this new drug saying that it will do the job of those things.
Really?
Yes. But then when you read when you listen to the side
The
effects,
side effects is crazy.
which would you choose? The good food, the supplements.
I still like a dead one day anyways.
Took a dead one day, but you won't. And that's what I don't understand.
Right.
They're telling you that you can't have all these wonderful things, but you can have this instead. But what they're offering in to replace it is actually what's going to make you sick.
True.
So folks, wise up. And I always say this: there's only one disease, which means there's therefore only one cure.
I would love for you to follow up maybe in the next show with the flu shot situation.
That's
just the pros and cons.
That's a dangerous ground.
Really?
Yes.
Even if you tell me about it,
It's a dangerous ground.
all right. Maybe if you're not biased, okay. Maybe if you're not biased, just like how she do about cancer. You can't talk about it, so I can say him can't talk about it. I would love to know, just because it's out there. It's not like it's not
It's
out there.
out there, but people like me,
So
we're walking on very, very thin line. So,
Maybe if you made it sound like it might be a good thing to take and it might be a bad thing to take, even if you're just up on the borderline.
I'll see if I can find any research.
And then make everybody make them decision on whether or not to take the flu shot.
Oh my God!
I like when my body fight this whole
On its own.
On its own, John.
Yeah, because I had measles when I was a little girl. I had the chicken pox
I
when
had
I was a little
chicken
girl.
pox, yeah.
I remember my father put me in a basin. He had a big basin. I can't forget the measles. Those tiny bumps all over your body. And of course, we didn't get to stay home from school because by the time my father finished treating us,
You're good to go.
good to go the next morning. The measles never last long. So he had this big metal basin
Right.
tub. And you put J's in it, hot water, and he put J's. Those who are from the old school in Jamaica, you know what J's is.
No, I don't know.
It smells bad.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost like a spin-off from Dettol.
Okay,
But
okay.
more pungent.
Okay.
Like it have a lot of different stuff in it that really, really pungent, but it's dangerous.
J's.
Yeah, man, J's.
Okay.
You didn't say if you look like J's or you smell like J's.
I mean, you know, some hear that something already. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know if you can get it to buy anymore.
Okay.
But he put that in the hot water, and I think it's either salt or Epsom salt he would put in it. And lime for sure. And we sit in the warm water. Only my mother could probably remind me of
Right.
the menu.
The concoction.
The concoction, right. That's the word, concoction.
Right.
And we would sit in it. And my father had this big rag. And him take the rag and him dip it in the water. He sit on in the tub, you know.
Yeah.
And then just take the rag and start to beat the back.
Woo-wee.
Boom. 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 You know?
Yeah.
Pat the whole body down. You could feel the vibration through your lungs, right through your
Shake
bones.
out everything.
Shake out everything. And then sap the body all the way. Sap it.
Right.
And then when he stand up and then he put a big towel, wrap us in that big towel and blanket, and then get a cup of tea. And we go put us to bed. And we go sleep, and you know what I mean, because the J's make your skin itch, you know, because
Okay.
it like it burning through your skin. And then we just go to bed and wrap up and drink some tea, from head to toe, we wrapped up, and we go to bed.
That's it.
Next morning you get up, you're going to school.
You're good to go.
It's gone.
And that's with measles?
It was measles.
Measles, okay.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And it's the same thing with chicken pox. It's the same remedy.
I suffered for about 7 days with the chicken pox.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
remember.
gosh, it was the same remedy.
The good part is me never have to go to school, but
But you know what I didn't get? I didn't get mums.
nah, I never got that either. Knock on.
None of my siblings, we didn't get mums.
Right.
But I've seen children with the thing wrap
around
their
them face, right?
Yeah, around their face, but I didn't get that one.
Right.
But you see, the body knows how to protect itself.
True.
And those are usually response to the immune system trying to make you strong. That's why it's important that mothers, if you're pregnant or you plan to get pregnant, please. Oh, now I know what I wanted to remember. There was something also in the news about formula.
What the baby them take?
Yeah, and baby food. We know about the formula already with some heavy metals and stuff like that in it. But it's the same thing now. They are discovering lead is high in the baby food.
The food.
Yes.
Mean like the pureed food?
Yes,
What
the
they mean?
puree food that they
Okay.
sell. So it was on the news, and they're talking about recalling so many of them, and you know
Really?
they've done tests and realized that lead is heavy in over 90% of the baby food.
Right.
I'm saying baby food.
My house, no, when my kids, it was straight porridge.
When I had my
Straight
children,
porridge.
I used to do the carrot myself. I did
Yeah,
the
my aunt does
pumpkin
that too, yeah.
and the
The
sweet
pear.
potato.
I
Yes,
remember she used to do the pear,
We
yeah.
crush everything ourselves,
Right.
and put butter in it.
Yeah.
You know, and the kid enjoy that. We never
Right,
use the
right.
canned ones.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah, my
can and
my
bottle.
kids, porridge, oatmeal, cornmeal, you
Yes.
name it. Porridge at it.
Oh yes, the real deal.
The real
that's
deal,
how it was
right.
back home.
Right.
You know, so what I was gonna say about the breast is that for your immune system, it's vital, and that's why breastfeeding is the best. It's the guaranteed nutrition when a woman breastfeed her child. It's guaranteed immune support.
Okay.
So women, don't think about your breast sagging. My one not sag yet. Me in my 50s.
It's natural.
You know, so don't worry about sagging breast. Think about your child's immune system, building it up. After you have the baby, then you take care of yourself. You go to the gym and you work out and you keep firm.
Or if you're worried, just come on into McLaren's.
Come to McLaren's.
Them can't start out them something little.
And if you're not sure you can get pregnant, come to McLaren's too, and we'll get you straightened out. Me have a lot of women who never thought they could get pregnant, who came in. A lot of them didn't even come for that. And then afterwards they realized,
Wow. You get to the root cause.
Yes, I got to the root cause. So everything opened up and then suddenly them pregnant. They weren't even prepared for it.
Wow.
You know, because some folks write it up that me try so long and nothing happened, and then
go
suddenly,
on.
buff, I'm pregnant.
Listen, all you need to do is get on track by calling McLaren's 914 914-278-9394. Again, 914-278-9394. If you're now just joining in, yours truly, Fata Diamond, in studios with Dr. Judith McLaren. It's all about holistic health. All right, doing it the original and the right way. If you, whatever you are suffering from out there, make an appointment to come visit Dr. Judith. 914-278-9394. They're located at 557 Main Street in New Rochelle, but you have to make an appointment to come on in. All right, yo, she know what she talk about, you know. She know her thing, you know. And yesterday, and last week, and last year, and years upon years of experience and knowledge when it comes to this holistic health. All you got to do is call and make your appointment. 914-278-9394. Again, 914-278-9394. Now, what else we have on the agenda?
So today we were supposed to talk about the top 10 most common health issues.
Top 10.
All
right.
Oh, yes. You know, the population, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because it's America, but the population, this is what research has shown, that these many conditions can be grouped. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And when we look at the list of conditions, we're talking about situation, you know, like, for example, we have physical activity and nutrition. I'm just going to go to the list. Physical activity and nutrition, that's the first one. The second one is overweight and obesity.
Okay.
The third one is tobacco.
Okay.
Makio, this list is the list of conditions, things that can be triggered by some of these habits and
health issues. Right?
Yeah, exactly. We have the fourth one, substance abuse. The fifth one, HIV/AIDS. You know, it's funny. I remember in the 80s when HIV was getting...
thinking the same thing. Go ahead.
How people were so afraid, you know, and somehow lately, if you're really not following up, you won't
It's
even
not
know
as
that
excited.
It's not, exactly.
Right.
But it's amazing. I hear that the drugs can be so very, very expensive. I was on listening, you know, when it comes to election season, they talk about these things a lot. And one of the things on the table is about the cost of drugs for these folks. And
when you say drugs, you're referring to medication?
Medication, yes. Medication.
I don't know if people stay more time. Anyways.
Yes.
But it's still drugs.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Right.
Let's say pick your poison.
Right.
Yes, so they're talking about, that's one of the things on the table.
How expensive it is.
How expensive it is, and it's out of reach of the people who are in a lower income bracket.
As usual.
Yes. So, you know, in the past, they're the ones that was dying. If you weren't rich, you wouldn't be able to control that.
I mean, Magic Johnson proved it to us.
Oh, God.
That if you're rich, you could control it. You know
if you're rich, you could control it.
Right.
And I know it's getting better, you know, but the awareness is still important. There's still people coming down with it because the time that it takes to show up in the body depend on your immune system. Some people are able to keep it at bay for years, and as soon as the immune system dips, then it does appear because it's a virus. Virus sleep until the condition is optimal for it to return. Okay. You know, so virus is a virus. They have different names, but they have the same habits.
Right.
You know. And mental health is becoming a big
thing.
issue.
Right.
It is. Oh my gosh, it is so serious now.
You know what movie I saw over the week? The Joker. You should watch it.
Oh, my daughter
You
said
should see it.
My daughter said she
I know
watch
you would love it.
I forgot to see it.
You have to go see it. You have to go. And I was never a Batman Joker fan, but when I watch this, like your mental have to be there.
My daughter.
If you're on shaky grounds, it might be a little bit, you know. But I thought it was boring until I started realizing what it was about.
You know, I like shows that stimulate my.
You would love it, Dr.
Okay, so
trust
go
me.
watch it.
Go see it, man.
I like to get my brain stimulated.
And I think it was based in New York here.
Really?
Like some of it was done in
New York.
In the Bronx.
Oh my gosh.
You would love it.
All right.
But mental
I cannot believe you. I believe you because my daughter
Serious.
came home and her friend went over the weekend and she came home and said, "Mommy, that show was so good.
It was
I never thought I would have
really
enjoyed it. It was so good."
It was really
You know, and usually she's not that kind of person to be.
I don't mean to give away, but he had a condition that I never knew existed. And I'm like, why is he always laughing? But you
see?
You're gonna love it.
Anything can be a condition.
Right.
Anything can be a condition. Wow.
So you said mental health.
mental health,
Right.
and injury and violence, especially for senior citizens.
Right.
Injury and violence. There's so many of them that go, the same AIDS virus, that old people. Sorry, senior citizens.
You ain't offending me.
No, not you.
right. I know.
It's my choice of word. I'm
Okay.
apologizing about
Understood.
old people.
It's all good. It's all good.
I respect the seniors because I'm very close to being a senior.
Yeah.
I'm very, very close to being a senior. But you know that them getting AIDS a lot.
Really?
Yes.
I had no idea.
Oh yes. We're gonna talk about that, all of that in the next segment.
Okay.
Yeah, but seniors are really getting AIDS because they are so ignored.
Wow.
Yes, them having sex.
Wow. Try to do a star. Oh man. All right.
Some young people say, yeah. What the term? They make that sound.
Right.
Yes. And so we talk about injury and violence. Environmental quality. Oh, forget about it. This is America. The environment. People are going back home and realizing that they are in good health, but when they come back to America, they realize they're really not in good health.
Right.
And preventions. Actually not finished yet, but prevention is another thing that we're going to talk about. And access to care, access to health care.
Okay.
So those are the top 10 most common health issues. And I think maybe we will have a few minutes in this segment.
Yeah,
but
about a minute or so.
I know I'm going to go deep in it in the next segment.
Yeah, man. She's coming up
Yes.
with Avril in a few, so just stick and stay, and she'll
Yeah.
be, covering as much as possible.
But the bottom line is the number one thing is physical activity and nutrition. And of course, according to research, we don't get enough movement in our bodies.
Right.
All right.
And it look like we're not going to be getting a lot because everything is changing so
yes,
fast.
because they have all these new
Everything act right at your
everything at the
fingertips.
fingertip. You don't
Right.
them so have it where you just think and it happens.
And it happen. I think we kind of see it on the phones
Have
more
you ever
time.
gone online and buy
Yes,
something
you
and
think-
then
are you
suddenly it's
thinking
all
about
around
it?
you? You're thinking
You
about
see
it.
it on your
and then-
Facebook, you see it on the Instagram, you see it. It's like it just.
Oh gosh.
General style. And I'm like, I never said nothing about this, but how But
Oh yes.
yeah.
Oh yes.
It's already happening.
They're taking over your thoughts. You don't even you're not even getting the chance to think now because as soon as you start texting, the word comes up, so you don't
Yup.
get to retain
Right.
what you learned. If you could spell a word a year ago, this year you wonder, am I spelling it right?
That's so
Because
true.
because the brain is losing its effectiveness in terms of thinking for itself.
Yep. That's
Oh
so
yes.
true.
So if we're not doing enough physical activity and if our body is not reinforced with nutrition, we can come down with a number of diseases, which include some cancers, heart disease, and diabetes. Also, if we take care of ourselves, we can relieve some depression and improve our moods. Inactivity often accompanies advancing age. The seniors tend to, as we get older, our bodies tend to get a little slower in the way it processes things. We move a little slower. Food goes down a little slower. Our blood slows down. Our body fluids slow down. Everything slow down. And it's a perfect environment for sickness and disease.
Right.
So we're more prone to that. And Mark, although I'm mentioning seniors, I must also stress that there are some young people in the same position.
We not discriminate.
Yes, we're not discriminating.
Right.
Disease has no discrimination.
No, sir.
It's any age. So it's important for successful aging to eat rich food and to get the body moving. So that's one of the major causes of diseases right now. One of the leading causes is inactivity and poor nutrition. Those two things are vital for good health.
So try to get as much as you can.
Try to get as much as you can. And if you don't know where to begin, you just need to call McLaren's.
914-278-9394. Again, 914-278-9394. A lot of times we need encouragement. A lot of times we need ideas. And Dr. McLaren can definitely help you where that is concerned. 914-278-9394. Or you can log on to their website, mclarenswellness.com. That's mclarenswellness.com. And I'm sure you'll be continuing with Avril in the next segment, right?
Yes, I'll continue with the other 9. The other 9 top
most common
health issues. We're going to continue with that. So it's good for you to be aware of what the risks are and what you can do about it. Okay? So stay tuned, everyone. In 30 minutes, we'll be back.
Thank you so much, Dr. Judith. Again, her number is 914-278-9394. It's all about holistic health, wellness practitioners right here at McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center. That's 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. Gonna drop a track right now. When we come back, we'll be speaking with Mr. Walker from TMCCapitalGroup.com. So people, don't go nowhere. We'll soon come back right after this track right here. Don't go anywhere.
Yesterday, Rabbi sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's
the king.
a part of it.
Start to them, yeah.
Got to food.
Yours truly, Fatah Diamond, inside the studios. It's all about health, wealth.
To sing
So we are combining it, you know.
these songs of freedom.
Don't forget, we're sponsored and brought to you by the Money Center. Definitely sponsored and brought to you by the Money Center. If you're looking for those personal loans, those business loans, reach out to the Money Center, 1-800-225-4409. And they have a special program going on right now if you're looking to do some purchasing when it comes to home financing. They have some great programs going on right now where they can finance up to 90% of the cost. And if you need rehabilitation on the property, they'll finance up to 100%. Am I correct, Mr. Walker?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All you need to do is call 1-800-225-4409. The Money Center can definitely help you where that is concerned. 1-800-225-4409. A lot of people out there are investing in real estate right now, are flipping at a crazy rate. You know what I mean? I saw, and I know you're going to love this. I saw someone post a thing on Instagram the other day, and it was like, I don't know how true it is, but it's kind of crazy. Like, it was like a job listing, right? And it said, preferred education, master's degree, salary, $15.60 per hour.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know how, but it's kind of crazy because you have so much people nowadays with master's degrees, all these big degrees, and they're still working like minimum.
Father, man. You know that is. Anyway, good day to everyone that listen. And I just want to say thank you for those of you that have been listening to us over the years, watching us, following us, and participating in the different things that we talk about, the different things that we are involved in. And one of the things that I'm bringing to our platform within the next couple of days that I will be emphasizing a lot about is about Well, of course, continuous education, information, still following the Marcus Garvey movement and all of that about loving our people and all of that. But today, I just want to emphasize on the working class. And as Fata Diamond said, but before I go to that, wealth building is one of the things that moving forward, Fata Diamond, that we are going to be placing a lot of emphasis on. Wealth building.
Okay.
And as you talk about our children, our young people, our people in a whole, trying to get degrees. They are getting all degrees like the bachelor's. Bachelor's still around, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, I think
4 years, yeah.
I think when you graduate from
I think after 4 years, right?
after 4 years you get your bachelor, but most people realizing that is just like a regular certificate back in the days, you know. So everybody moving towards their master's degree. Some of the master's degree that people are getting nowadays don't worth much, don't even worth toilet paper, like a toilet paper.
Whoa.
Because they are really, really not getting a job that match the master's degree or the money that they spend to get it. And that's why we keep emphasizing and trying to educate our people that they should start to think out of the box.
Right.
And when we talk about wealth building, when we talk about the IUL, when we talk about the different things, flipping, trying to get involved in like real estate, in your own business, thinking outside of the box. That is what we are talking about. But our people are really like the children of Israel that most of us have read about in the Bible. Whether it was true or not, because most of us are really not sure. But the notion is that those people, because they were already set in their whole ways, it seems like when you reach a certain age, or when you have been, influenced by certain things that you have heard over the years, like, the miseducation of what we have been learning in the school.
Okay.
And miseducation and misinformation, our people just settled.
Accept it.
They just accept it. And that's why 90% of our folks, or should I say the working class people, are retiring in poverty every single year. And it's
Can't retire at all.
and they can't retire at all.
Yes,
Do you
yes.
know that most of the folks that are the working class that are living in America right now cannot take a vacation after they retire?
Whoa.
Don't even talk about the immigrants that came to this country. Most of them that came to this country cannot even return home. And that's why some of them, when you hear them say, boy, I'm not going back home, you know. Sometimes it's not that they don't want to go back home, or is it because things are bad in their community or in their country, but because they cannot afford to go back home, because the people that they leave there, that you thought leaving Jamaica, leaving Guyana, Trinidad to come to America to make a better life for yourself, your family, your generation, your country, and the people that you left behind. They are living better than you right now.
Right.
Some houses that you go and see back in your community from the little guys them that doing a little farming, doing a little igline. You know what that is, right? Iglaring?
Sell things, yeah?
Sell things, yeah.
Iglaring.
Right.
Me know that all.
All right, just checking.
All right.
They are doing better than a lot of us that are here, and they are living better. You understand? Because our people, they do not like to make changes. When they hear about good things, that normally other nationalities have been using over the years to build generational legacy, they look on it and they say that sound too good to be true, that is a scamming, and they need more information upon information. And for that, you see, when some of our people say they need more information and you have send them information, them not do nothing with it, you know.
You're not even wasting time.
Look, I'm not even wasting my time to send people information because, first of all, they are not going to read it. And if they try to read it, they will never even understand what. But I just want to congratulate those people that just stepping up. Those people that listen. And do you know that most of the people that are really signing up on these programs and with the IUL right now is people that just see it for the first time and say, Mr. Walker, or second out, I say, Mr. Walker, yeah, man, we read about them just jump for that, man.
Right.
And it's just like about 10% of the people.
Wow.
You see those where you have some of the folks that when them call them and you call them back, them behave as if them never call. You said, do you need more information? No. Did you get the necessary information you need? No. Why did you call? You call tying up the phone line? So ladies and gentlemen, so talking about this wealth building, this is one of the things that you're going to be hearing us talking about in the near future. Because this is one of the things that we are trying to get our younger people involved in these things for Tadama. Because you know what happened? The older people, man, they gone too far.
Right.
No, and I'm not going to apologize. You're stuck in our ways right now, you know. But you know what happened? There's a 10% out of the people still.
Right.
That are still moving, the older people that are still moving, and them decide, even though them in them 70s for time,
them still aggressive
about it.
Right.
I spoke to a few persons in their 70s this week, and those people, them say, Mr. Walker, I'm only sorry that I didn't know about this. The people in there, right, and they are stepping up.
And that's what we're trying to avoid. And I think I'm trying to tap into my age group, the 25 to 30 years old, year old.
Or even 40.
Or even 40. Yes. That's out
because
there.
I think after 40, boy,
there's still hope. So if you're out there and you're listening in, and this is, I go by the name of Fatah Diamond. I'm here with Mr. Glenroy Walker from TMC Capital Group. And we're speaking about a great program. It's called an IUL Retirement Savings, okay? It's setting you up for later on in life when you decide to retire and kick back, you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, all right? Because a lot of people, like Mr. Walker is saying, are at the point in life where they retire in poverty,
yes,
or they can't retire.
Can't retire.
They're at the age, they're ready to do so, but guess what? The finances aren't there because several years before, they did not make preparation. And if you're out there listening in right now, this program is a great program for you to be a part of. This is a great program for you to have. So when you know the retirement reach, you're set, you're good. But it's not only retirement that it pertains to. It pertains to living right now.
Yes.
Right, Mr. Walker?
Living
right now.
And accessing your money while you are alive. Because gone are those days. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that we know, say some of you traveling there know about to get out of your car, so the telephone number to call if you need more information on that.
646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. If you'd like to get more information about the IUL product, 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. And before I allow Mr. Walker to continue, this is a great program for anybody. But you know who I would love to reach out to? Those people out there who are their own boss. Those people out there who are the barbers, the beauticians, the taxi drivers, the restaurant owners, the dollar van. Yeah, big up the dollar van drivers, them out there who are doing their own thing.
The truck drivers.
But you know, a lot of time there's no pension where that is concerned.
No.
You know what I mean? And this is a great opportunity where you can save. So later on down in life, you're good to go. You can't kick back. You don't have to drive a dollar van for the rest of your life. You don't have to run the taxi for the rest of your life. You don't have to stand up in the beauty salon for the rest of your life. You just do it if you know so you love what you do. But at the end of the day, when retirement reach, you can kick back. Let me give out that number again. 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. If you'd like to log on to the website, tmccapitalgroup.com to get more information. That's tmccapitalgroup.com for you to get more information. And I'll just allow Mr. Walker to go ahead and speak about it, man, you know?
So the IUL retirement program, as you have been hearing us talking about over the past couple of years, months, weeks, days, it stands for Index Universal Life. And I must say that we are the only company, only people that you will hear in the tri-state talking about this program. Although it has been in our communities for over 100 years, because
in a Fufa community,
in our community for over 100 years. But here, what happened? We did not have access to it.
We didn't have access
because you did not know about it. So when we talk about Index Universal Life or IUL, almost every single person's. By the way, I met somebody for the first time, Fata Diamond, this week, the week that just passed, that have a IUL, and he knew everything about it, and I wasn't the one that introduced it to him. I didn't hear it from our platform.
Right.
But and he's a business owner.
Okay.
So, but here what happened? He's the guy that think out of the box.
Okay.
He's a well-building person. You understand? So what?
Him know the effects of it.
And he is living large.
Nice.
The guy do not have to worry about his pension, because his pension is set by himself. Him don't have to worry about health care, or, because him set up himself in a way that him can be able to take care of his own health. You understand? Him have money that he can pull out whenever he needs, and if anything happened to him.
Right.
You understand? So, ladies and gentlemen, the IUL that we are here talking about, it comes with 4 things. It comes with a savings that will give you up to 15% interest on your money. It also comes with and by the way, that savings is protected against lawsuit, against bankruptcy, against judgment, against lien, against anything that would normally affect you. Divorce.
Yeah.
For those of you people out there that are thinking of getting divorced or not sure what your partner
can't touch your
gonna
funds.
do, them can't touch that money. You understand?
Right.
Your money is protected. And it have a floor. Our floor now is 1% Fata Diamond.
1%.
1%.
Round
Our
of
floor
applause
now.
for the 1%
We
floor.
are the only company that have a IUL that our floor is now 1%. That means to say, when everybody else is losing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% of their money,
Right.
you still make 1%.
You still make 1%.
That not even the bank is even offering you 1%.
Not as interest. Not even
Not as interest. And it's tax free.
Right,
and the cap is 15%.
Right.
It comes with also living benefit. Ladies and gentlemen, now you have access to your money while you are alive. You do not have to wait until you die for somebody to be there fighting over your money, fussing about your money that you leave behind.
How can someone benefit off of the living benefit?
Any form of anything that might affect you, that it's a form of disability.
Okay.
Even although it might not be major.
It might not be drastic, right?
Drastic, you understand? And there are 18 trigger qualifying events towards the living benefit and long-term care. Okay. And Fata Diamond, name some of them.
Well, from what I say, simple thing as a heart attack.
Right, and people might think heart attack is a bad thing, because I've been having a few heart attacks myself.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So you can access your living benefit.
Yes, those kind of things.
Blindness.
Yes.
Stroke.
Yes.
What else? Motor disease. What is that? Like the nerves, them bad.
Even coma.
A coma.
I have a friend that just had a coma and for 3 days and back up and running again.
Kidney failures.
Yeah,
we know that situation is very expensive to take care of. So these are trigger points that can access your living benefits.
Right, and you can use that money to pay off your house, buy a house. Pay off your mortgage, do whatever you want to do, and it is tax free.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
So that money you don't have to use it because a lot of people get access to their money, because from the doctor say, and you have that certificate or whatever the doctor said to say you are not able to do 2 of the things that you normally do, your money will becomes available to you.
There you go, and that's the living benefit.
And that's the living benefit, and then comes the long-term care.
Okay.
People, if you live long, you're gonna get whole.
True.
And most of our people that are at home right now cannot take care of themselves. They don't have the funds. 90% of our people do not have it. But if you have this product, you have living benefit, and you have long-term care, you get money to pay a caregiver to take care of you while you are alive.
Right.
And the next thing is life insurance.
Right.
So the life insurance, though, that everybody have, you will have access to. So when you die, your beneficiaries
can collect.
And while you are alive, you have access to your living benefit, your long-term care, and your savings, and whatever is in your savings.
And let me give out the number again, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are definitely hearing us and understanding where we're coming from. So let me give out the number where they can call to get more information. 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. Call that number to get more information, or if you'd like to sign up. And if you're calling and not getting someone, somebody will definitely call you back as soon as possible, because the phone lines are very busy right now. I can hear them myself in the background. 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. No, the reason why Mr. Walker is always so aggressive when it comes to this IUL situation is the fact that we see people, and I don't mean for beat up on people with or in a partner and them something there, but we hear people say a lot, well, I can't afford it, I can't do this, I can't do that, but then they'll be in partners that will run 2, 3, 4 years.
And they are in it.
And not only they're in it, but all you're getting back is the same money that you put in.
But I've seen people that in partner for over 20 years.
That's crazy.
And all that we're telling people, just put out a little $10 a day. You understand? You can put in more.
Right.
It's up to you. You understand?
Right.
At $300,000, $400,000 or $500,000. By the way, people, remember that is what you put in. You're gonna get out. If Fatter Diamond is putting in $1,000, I'm putting in 500. You're putting in 300. Is what you put in. All of us are gonna get the same interest rate, you know.
Right.
But the
growth is gonna be
more
depending on
how much you put in.
Right.
You understand? So when Fatter Diamond reach retirement, say that I draw down his money. I reach retirement age and I draw down my $500. He's gonna have more than me. I'm gonna have more than you. So, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you just have to make a sacrifice and be wise. Yep. Think about 10 years from now. By the way, this program mature in 10 years.
Right.
So look at it this way. You have some term life out there that is for 10, 20, and 30 years. And after that, all of your money gone down the drain.
If you're not dead. And now you have a program that lasts for 10 years. After 10 years, Fatter Diamond, you don't have to continue to put money in it, you know. But look, when I reach 10 years and I realize that this is the only account that is still giving me up to that interest rate, you can continue to still put your money there. Absolutely.
But you don't have to.
Right.
You understand? But will never lapse. You will never lose your money. Your money will be there working for you if you live another 10, 20, 30, 40 years. This is not like regular life insurance, like some of them that you have to pay it. I see people Fatter Diamond in them 80s and still paying for life insurance.
Wow.
It should not be.
Right.
And they started 30, 40 years ago.
Right.
You understand? I see people have their life insurance for 20 odd years and it lapsed. What kind of foolishness is that?
That's very sad.
Ladies and gentlemen, some of you out there questioning what we are talking about. Look, we are expecting the people to call that are very serious about it. Because hear what happened. I know that a lot of you out there that are listening to us, you are not serious. And that's why we have 90% of the people, 90% of you that are retiring, you cannot retire. That's why we are working 2, 3, 4 jobs to make headway, and at the same time, you're still not putting your money at the right place. So with the IUL Retirement Savings Program, if you are serious about your retirement, if you are serious about generational legacy, if you are serious about putting away things for rainy days or for sunny days, or that you can retire in style, call us at 646-688-5554.
That's 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554.
And on that same note, because I know that a lot of you have been here listening to us over the years. So we are gonna be back in the next segment about 30 minutes from now. So you can continue in case you did not get enough information. But for those you that have been listening, we have a seminar coming up, and this seminar is for people that want to make some extra money.
Okay.
And I just want to say congratulations to the many folks that are really taking heed to ourselves. A lot of folks in Jersey recently that have just passed their state exam.
Nice,
We have people in Florida. We have a lot of people in the tri-state and out of state as far as Tennessee that are getting their license, that are making a difference. 18 to 50-year-old people, Fata Diamond, that are stepping up. So like Lucille is one of the person that just got her license in Jersey.
Nice.
Jalene got her license. We have so many of them. But look, we are having a seminar coming up on the 29th, Tuesday, October 29th at the New Rochelle Radisson Hotel.
Okay.
Call and make your reservation if you are serious about making some extra money, whether it's part-time or full-time. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter how much money you are making out there. You cannot make the money in your regular 9-to-5 job like what you will make if you join force with us. And Fata Diamond, you know that.
And I don't think anybody have an issue with that. So people, if you're out there and you'd like to make some extra income by just referring someone, having someone signed up and be a part, you can generate a nice food. You know what I mean?
A whole lot of money.
All you got to do is call and reserve your spot for the big seminar going down. When again, Mr. Walker?
Tuesday, October 29th at 7 p.m. at the New Rochelle Radisson Hotel.
All you got to do is call and reserve your spot. 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554. Is this a free event, sir?
Free event, Fata Diamond.
Can you bring extra people with you if you'd like to?
People that you know that you'd want to be a part of your team are serious about making some extra money.
646-688-5554. Come out to the seminar at the Radisson in New Rochelle.
New Rochelle Radisson.
Call, reserve your spot, 646-688-5554. Again, 646-688-5554.
Are you a clinician looking for a great job? Or a medical employer trying to hire a great clinician? Finding clinical work can be extremely challenging. Piles of paperwork, lack of training.
strong woman. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman.
This program is not designed to and does not provide medical advice. All contents and information available on or through this program are for general informational purposes only and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you heard on this program. McLaren's and or its affiliates are not responsible or liable for any advice, course of treatment, diagnosis, or any other information, services, or products that you obtain through hearing this program.
Yeah. Shut it! Yeah. This one goes out to all my women, you know? My strong women. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman.
Okay, as we say, we're here at the top of the hour. We're coming to you with the strength of a woman. We're here. It's another segment coming back to you with the health segment here. We're following up, and as Mr. Walker say, the man behind the sound, the engineer, the musician, he says the strength of a woman. You hear the music and you're thinking, well, the DJ's in the house. No, he's not Fata Diamond. Fata Diamond is not the man with the strength of a woman. I guess Mr. Walker know what it is to be a strong woman. So that is the moment that you're about to listen to. And so it's a pleasant, as we say, top of the hour, coming to you again with McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Program. And today we're going to be following up with the top 10 most common health issues that she's been talking about on the earlier segment. And right now, as if you're just tuning into the program, the number you can keep this lock is 914-278-9394. Again, the number is 914-278-9394. And we're going to go straight into the program and let you know. And these are some of the things that we need to know about the top 10 most common health issues that some of us don't want to talk about, aware of, but don't take serious. So we're going to bring it to you today.
Good day, everyone. This is Dr. McLaren. As we always say, there's only one disease, which means there's only one cure. A healthy man has 1,000 or more wishes, and the man who is ill has only one, and that one is to live. In the earlier segment, just in case you might have missed it, the Guyanese would like you to know that we are going to your country in November, in a couple of weeks, that would be. And I mentioned earlier the locations that we'll be at. We will be in Georgetown, Destiny Empowerment Worship Center for 2 days. And we'll also be in Kururu, God's Battalion Church of God. And we'll also be in the other venue would be Berbice Restoration Tabernacle Ministries. For those of you who have been asking where we will be operating from, if you want even more detail, you can always call the office and we can keep you up to speed with that.
And okay? Georgetown, everybody know that's like going into the capital.
Yeah, everybody knows Georgetown. Mm-hmm. All right, so earlier we were talking, I actually hinted on some of the things that are causing us to get ill, and that are the most common situation that is being experienced by individuals that is rocking their world. And I mentioned about the physical activity and nutrition, which is often ignored by so many individuals. And I know that there are some organizations and some medical practitioners who will tell you that you really don't need nutrition and that you don't have to drink water and you don't have to exercise. I've heard that coming from a number of individuals. But
that you don't need to drink water?
That you don't need to drink water. I've heard that. And what they're thinking about, I heard one try to explain it. It's called metabolic water, that your body produces its own water. Yeah, right. So what is going to make that water? Yes, we do produce metabolic water for the normal process of the body, but that has to be replenished. And if you are, it has been proven that we use up about 2.5 liters, which is about 8 glasses of water per day without even doing strenuous exercise. Why wouldn't you need water?
Well, why do we get dehydrated?
Exactly. And that's the point. Most people get admitted to the hospital, and within their first maybe 15, 20 minutes, after they have had an IV administered, they feel better, which is a sign that, yes, you need water, and you're not sick, you're just thirsty. So if you're being told those things by whoever it is that think they are experts or claim to be experts, you need to look back on the provision. Why would we have more water than land? Don't we have more water than land? I think I heard that.
Yeah,
the earth is covered with a lot of water.
Again, if we don't need water, why is so many water coming out on the market? This water is good, this water is better. So I guess who is telling these people these things is their loss.
Right, and it has been proven that in the summertime, senior citizens tend to get stroke. I mean, well, yeah, they do get stroke or they get heat stroke. And it's as a result of them not having sufficient hydration, not being properly hydrated. Okay, so you have to replace, you have to replenish. Your blood cannot move if there's nothing to run. And blood requires the water to transport the blood cells, the nutrients, the hormones, oxygen that is in the blood cell. It is vital. And of course, as far as exercise is concerned, exercise is a word that was invented because we're not moving enough. We were meant to move. We were meant to be active, but technology is taking over our lives. And hence, we have to create gyms and we have to create protocols for movement. Many folks work in an environment where they don't even see the sun or they don't even see the moon if they work night shift because they are in toxic buildings. And you're sitting all day long in front of a radiation emitting device they call the computer, messing up your eyesight, infusing your body with what they call it again, radiation. So we are not benefiting. We are not benefiting, and that's why there's so many cases of poor circulation. So many cases of people feeling tired and drained and burnt out. The nervous system is going haywire because they're not getting sunshine and they're not getting enough air. They're not moving enough. You know, God give us all of those free things. They are bottling one of the free ones and selling it to us until, you know, some folks are saying that you don't need it. Why would they be bottling, like Avril said? Why would they be bottling it? And it's like the biggest industry right now.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Dr. McLaren bringing you some of our health concern, health issues that we are faced with, and things that are what can we say? We need to rehabilitate our body.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to do that. So if you're out there and you're just tuning in your car, you're listening in your car, you're listening in the job, or wherever you are. This is the health segment from the Holistic Approach. And people, if you want to come in and find out more about what's going on here at McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center, the location is 557 Main Street in New Rochelle, 914-278-9394. Again, the number is 914-278-9394. Come in and get yourself physically checked out. And as Dr. McLaren always explained, this is the holistic approach, mean the whole body. You need to get checked out. So people, listen to what we're talking about, the top 10 most common complaints, I must say, complaints. These are health issues that we are faced with every day. Take this number, give the office a call, get an appointment, and come and get checked out. And as you mentioned, you're traveling.
Yes.
So imagine those who are going to make an appointment for the week that you're out.
Right.
So the number again is 914-278-9394. We're going to continue with this segment. Turn it back over to Dr. McLaren.
Okay, so our second point is overweight folks. If you're overweight or you're obese, and obese, you're talking about BMI of 35 and more, so body mass index is high, you are more likely to suffer, or they would say, according to research, you're more likely to die from a great number of conditions, including hypertension, type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, stroke. That is getting very, very common now. A lot of people.
Heart attack.
Yes, heart attack. Gallbladder disease. A lot of folks are having gallbladder disease because the liver, is compromised because of our lifestyle and so forth. We're not digesting properly. Osteoarthritis, all the pressure on the joints and the acidic food that we're consuming, those things can contribute to that. We're also talking about people who have difficulty sleeping. Many persons are having asthma attack. They are having sleep apnea. They're sleeping with pop machine. And how can you relax? How can you turn in your bed when you have a pop machine on your face?
I always wonder about that. And so many people are using it. So many people that I know that have it. And I'm sure a lot of people listening to you at this time don't know what that is, don't know that this exists. But yes, I have a few people around me who go in to get a sleep study.
Right.
And comes out, have to sleep with this
thing
machine.
On your face.
Yeah.
Yes. Folks, we got to take care of ourselves. So we know overweight and obesity bring about those conditions or make them worse. Some folks are having difficulty breathing. Sometimes you don't even have to climb the stairs and you're having a hard time catching your breath because you're not getting enough oxygen to your lungs. And hyperlipidemia, that's another condition. Doctor tell you that you have high cholesterol, hyperlipidemia. That's another condition which is mainly constitutes like if you have too much triglyceride in your blood, and that can create crystals and so forth. And endometriosis, breast condition, prostate problems, colon cancers. So it is vital that we pay attention. And I can't say this enough. I often tell folks that it's not so much about losing weight. What is most important is being healthy.
But when you say it's not so important to lose the weight, but being healthy.
Being healthy first, because you cannot lose weight if you're not healthy.
Okay, and that's what people need to understand.
Right. So I've had folks who come in because we do cosmetic stuff too, non-invasive body sculpting and so on. And there are many folks who would rather do the physical adjustment, make the physical adjustment. And my first thing would be to them. Sometimes I talk myself out of business, but I usually like to let them know that they probably should focus on being healthy first, because no matter what kind of cosmetic procedure you carry out, it's not going to affect the situation that has caused you to be obese. Because for one thing, if you're not getting good sleep at the right time, you will never, ever lose weight. It's very important that you get your sleep. Maybe
that's why I maintain my regular weight.
Yes, sleep is vital because that's when the body does all its magic. You know what I mean? The liver gets to do its work. The kidney get to work. Your body get to produce growth hormone. Sleep is vital. All right. So it's always more important to be healthy first. And I've seen a lot of cases where people come in, make appointment because they want to lose weight. And after they have done a couple of appointments or follow-ups, then, I've had people come in to me 30 days later and they say, I lost 15 pounds without even trying. That's because they've started making changes. Because being healthy is most important in order for the body to respond, because you cannot heal the root cause until there are certain parts of the body that is in unison with your sleep. For example, your digestion. if you're not digesting, that's another problem. You know, if your digestion is a mess, in other words, if your peristalsis, action of your upper and lower GI is not functioning properly, if you have this thing they call acid reflux, which of course is not excess acid, but poor problem with your esophagus not closing properly.
And how you know that when you have that? How do you know? What about if somebody just sit next to you and they're doing this every minute? On movements.
Right.
Is that a sign
So some people, they say that they regurgitate the food. That means it comes back up in their throat. And it burns. And the doctors call it acid reflux, because it is regurgitation of whatever is in the intestine, that's in the stomach that wasn't settled. And in the holistic community, we call it something different because we have determined that the problem is that the valve that closes when the food goes into the stomach is not closing because the environment that will trigger it closing is not optimal. So you have to have the right balance pH in the intestines, particularly the stomach, in order, because once people make adjustment to the state of their stomach or to their diet, or they improve their digestive capacity, usually that stops. Okay? So the important thing is to change the environment, the pH in the stomach, so that the valve will close. They call it the pyloric sphincter. When that closes, because when that closes, the food will churn like a cement truck. When the cement is mixing, the cement mixer, that's what happens in the stomach. But if the valve is weak, that keeps that thing in, it's going to come back up when you lie down or when you're just moving. Or when you burp, it comes right back up. So it is important that your digestive system works well. A lot of people not absorbing nutrients because they have poor digestion. And of course, if you're not absorbing nutrients, there are several reasons why that could be happening. Not only the peristalsis, but your absorption can be a problem. Some people, they don't have their gallbladder, so they can't digest fat. All right? And if we're not absorbing well in the small intestines, that's a problem. So you need to digest your protein in your stomach. And then when that is digested or broken down in the stomach, it's supposed to go down to the lower part of the intestine so that it can also be absorbed. But if you have poor digestive capacity in your intestines, your small intestine where the absorption takes place, or if you have poor defecation or poor bowel movement, then things are going to sit for a while and nothing goes out and nothing gets absorbed. So your sleep is vital if you want to lose weight. Absorption or digestion is vital because you need nourishment. You need the things that's going to help to allow the body to move. A lot of folks are poor nutrition because they're not absorbing well. And it's not that they're not eating healthy. They are eating, they're absorbing great nutritional stuff. You know what I mean? Habits, rather. But they are not getting the nutrient. And if your gut is not healthy, especially for B12, your B vitamins need good balance of acid in your stomach for intrinsic action, intrinsic factor to break that B12. B12 is very difficult to digest if you have poor digestion.
All right, so you're here and you're listening to Dr. McLaren on the Age Reversing Wellness program. We're talking about some of the most common health issues that we are faced with daily. And I know some of us can relate to the majority of what she's speaking about. So talking about physical activity, nutrition, overweight, obesity, and digestion. A problem that many of us is suffering with, but we cannot sit at home and make that assumption that, okay, maybe I'll do this and maybe I'll do that. Give Dr. McLaren a call at 914-278-9394. Come on in, get checked out, and find out what's going on, and stop assuming. I just finished with someone with this. Maybe it's because I'm taking this. Maybe it's because of that, and it's all this maybe that we assume because we do not want to go and see and seek help. So people, I'm urging you, stop assuming and just find out so you could say, okay, it is this. The number is 914-278-9394. 914-278-9394. The location is only 557 Main Street here in New Rochelle. So people, I urge you, do not suffer with anything that's going on in the outside and don't understand what's happening on your inside. Get checked out. So today, we're just giving you a rundown on some of the health issues and concerns that we face today among us.
Yes, of course. With as far as obesity is concerned, it's becoming an epidemic. It's a major, major problem, and it's not for lack of trying. A lot of people really do try. I hear it so often. If only I could get some time in the morning, or if only I could come home early enough so I can do this and do that. Not only folks who have double employment, but even folks who have one job. Your job, your activity, your business is actually interrupting your abilities to take care of yourself, and that is a major problem because we are moving so fast in this country. It's no longer cool runnings, everything. So we have a lot of things that is working against our efforts, and that's why we say we have to try to make a little effort. I always say try to see if you can get up an half an hour earlier and to do something for yourself, because when you pass out or when you pass along, what's going to happen to your family? Okay, because if you're the breadwinner, it's even more important that you pay attention. Okay, so the third common condition is or cause is tobacco use. Tobacco use is one of the conditions. It creates certain conditions in the body, and they say it is one of the single most preventable habit that is actually causing a lot of deaths. If people probably wonder if it's just because you're smoking and it's going to your lungs, but it's not just the smoke that's going to the lungs, it's the amount of toxins that's in it. They said that tobacco has tar. Not only does it have tar, but it has thousands of toxins, all different kinds of chemicals in it. And when that gets in your system, it can cause coronary heart disease, it can cause stroke, it can cause liver damage, it can cause so many problems.
But what about the people who don't smoke it but around it every day?
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I've had folks from time and time again, they'll tell me they don't smoke, and when I'm looking at the sign, because I'm getting tobacco in their blood, tobacco in their readings, and that's why I usually ask, what kind of work do you do? Because they are mechanics. There's exhaust coming from the truck, from the vehicles that they are dealing with. There's some folks, they live in an apartment building where people smoke. There are folks who are in workplaces where they still allow smoke, although they're working very hard to get that. There are people who hide and smoke. So it is going through little crevices, and if you are sensitive enough, it can become a problem and your body will not remove it. And that's why we will see the readings, and folks come in and it's showing that they have tobacco and they don't smoke. And oftentimes they'll think back and say, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, I was working with this company and all the men were smoking and I didn't smoke, but so and so and so. But there are so many ways for toxins to get in the body.
In the blood.
Yes, exactly. So it shows everything. All right, so that's a major, major problem, and it is causing a lot of deaths. Okay, and not only lung disease, but people are getting lung disease from even being carpenters. Yeah, carpenters are getting lung disease. Steel metal workers are getting lung disease. People who deal with a lot of exhaust.
Yeah.
They repair trucks and buses.
Just driving behind some of these trucks.
Exactly.
And inhaling the fumes.
Exactly. So it's not only, there was a time when you would accuse a smoker, or you would assume that the person smoked and they have COPD, but it's not always because they smoke, but there are other conditions. I know someone right now who's very, very health conscious and doesn't even eat certain food, and he has lung cancer.
Yeah.
But then when we look back, he used to be a carpenter.
Yeah, the work.
Yes.
So sometimes the environment that we're in make a big difference in our health concerns. So some people will say, I don't need to go to the doctor, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I work out, I go to the gym,
Right.
but yet your lungs, we're
Yes.
inhaling all these chemical and toxin every day. So people just come in and get your physical, I call it, the physical approach to the holistic way. And the number again, if you're just tuning in to Dr. McLaren, the Age Reversing Wellness Program, the number is 914-278-9394. Again, it's 914-278-9394. When you call to make an appointment, you will get all the information. So if you miss writing down the address 557 Main Street in New Rochelle, just make sure you have the number 914-278-9394.
Yes, and the other thing on the list is substance abuse. And no, you don't have to be a drug, what I call them?
A drug addict.
A drug addict to experience substance abuse. Often overlooked are seniors. Seniors are making a lot of errors. If they don't have someone to dispense their medication to them, they can actually accidentally mix them. And the thing about it is that TV is such a bad example sometimes. And I always wonder, why is it that every time in these movies, as soon as you get home, you go straight to the wine corner, the alcohol corner, or you take a cigarette and you take a glass of wine before you even take your shoes off. This subliminal suggestion is coming to the public, and people have adopted those habits. So we're talking about people taking medication with alcohol. You know what I mean? You're taking this medication and you're using a glass of wine or whatever the alcohol is to medicate yourself. And it's happening a lot with senior citizens. Often, there's so many reasons why that can happen because they don't understand. And no one is there to show them what to do. Or if they do show them, they probably don't remember because sometimes you forget.
We all do.
Yes, so it's becoming a major problem. So yes, it is one of the fourth common reasons for people to suffer from ill health or dying too soon. So substance abuse, so we're talking about alcohol and drugs, okay? So it's not as if you have to go and buy something on the street, but it's in your home, legally prescribed. We have seen news where people who are taking medication end up in an automobile accident. And if you read some of these pamphlets, they'll tell you don't drive, don't operate
drive.
Machinery,
Right.
don't walk on your own.
No, we take the chance and we still do it.
And we still do it. And this big one, yes, senior citizens are having sex. I remember
they're getting married now, so
yeah, I watched it was a documentary, I think, but it was some information thing or maybe a movie, and all these senior citizens were coming down with HIV.
Oh Jesus, in their old age.
Yes, in their old age.
All right.
So they said between 11 and 15% of U.S. AIDS cases occur in seniors over age 50. And that's between 1991 and 1996. So, AIDS...
So why they got to make seniors the age 50? Let's say 50, you just started living. So
that's true.
When you say seniors, now I'm looking.
People.
Yes.
People over age 50.
Okay.
Because in the nursing homes, they're sleeping with each other.
Yes. Yes. Seniors have feelings too.
Yes. And I don't know why people think that when you get to 70, you don't want to have sex. Yes, you want to have sex.
Well, listen, folks, if you're a senior out there, give Dr. McLaren a call at 914-278-9394. Again, the number is 914-278-9394. And come in and find out what's going on with your health concern, your health issues. We can only give you but so much. And this information is just brought to you by McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Program right here on the Money Talk Show. And listen to me, people. Don't take these health issues and concerns for granted. They're happening, it's real, and some of us is really trying to overlook it. You're hearing it here from The Strength of a Woman. Okay, coming up shortly, you're going to hear more about how to get money so you can take care of your health with the one and only, the doctor. The doctor, the man behind the money. So get ready for the program coming up next. Thank you so much, Dr. McLaren. It's always a pleasure.
It's always-
Get ready for Dr. Glenroy Walker coming up shortly.
The IUL doctor.
Yes.
You look so focused. Don't
well,
forget
I
to
mean-
call.
But you know, you have your you're going on your trip coming up in November. I mean,
Yeah, the
it might
medical
sound
mission, yes,
might
sir.
sound far away, but you got to understand it's right there. So I guess maybe you should tell the people you're going down to Georgetown, Guyana, and they
Yes.
could follow you on social media and find out more about it. And you would post that, and people, you spread the word. Spread the word. You have family all over the place. You know somebody that knows somebody, and somebody who is from Guyana. So don't sit back and take it for granted that it's not in your country, but it's happening. And I know that Glenroy Walker is going to come to tell you more about the IUL and the meetings and everything that's going on. So keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. There's so much to share. So if you hear it here and you don't get enough information, the evening is coming where you can come in, ask questions, find out more, and we're going to give you more about Dr. McLaren's, what you call the trip? Not
The
health-
medical missions.
medical mission.
Medical missions. We have a huge team this year. We're actually turning away people. They're- up to today, a lady came to me and said, I want to go with you guys. I said, well, next year, I'll put your name on the list for next year.
Well, that's how it always
Yes,
happens.
sir.
When you're doing things, you're scrambling for
Right.
people, and as you get closer, people, ready to go. So,
Right. Yeah.
but that's good when you have an overflow.
It is good.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
good. So get ready. And as I said, this program is brought to you by McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Center. It's also, you're going to hear from the Money Talk coming up lately. So people, remember, you want your health, but you have to have money to take care of your
in
health.
areas in this country where the government has proven itself either unable or unwilling
Minutes after they took I
to defend Negroes who are being brutalized by racists and bigots and white supremacists,
and was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book.
I have a dream that one day down in Alabama with its vicious racists,
All I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs.
Well, I tell you, I don't know if Mr. Walker is on to something, but lately all these selected music and selections, where the DJ them just say that you are drop and you are draw, it seems like you're on to something, because I hope you're not going down to Wembley and trying to be a DJ, you know.
Well, you know what happened? You never know.
You know, because the way your redemption song and you cut in with the speech, the one and only Martin Luther King, and you know, how long shall we kill our prophet?
Yes.
But sometimes we kill ourselves, you know.
Yeah, we're killing our prophet, we're killing ourselves, and you know, and we just think it's the norm.
I tell you, well, you're here Fata today in a healthy mood, you know, so maybe what they need is more like what Fata do. Fata take big vacation, you know.
But But that's, by the way, good
yeah.
day, good day.
I
people,
just
good
chatting
day,
fatter
good
with you
day.
before you go live, because when you start, I have to give you space. So I'm just telling you, before you get on here and get excited, just know if Fatta is an example of people are living their life today.
Yes.
People are taking vacations. So good afternoon. Welcome back to the Money Center, the Money Talk Show here with Dr. Glenroy Walker, the Money Doctor.
Yes.
Don't want you all to think he's a medical doctor now. The money doctor, he's here and he's going to be following up on this segment that we're going to continue with where he left off earlier, talking about how to empower yourself and live life and prepare yourself for the future and live a full, productive life, even when you're old.
Yes.
And you just heard Dr. McLaren say seniors, they're involved when they're 70s and in the 80s. So imagine you want to be involved when you're 70 and 80, but you don't have no money.
Yeah, but is that most of this week, I have been, most of the folks that I've been talking to and people have been reaching out to me is people in their 70s, 75 to 79 years old people.
Because the retirement age have changed.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it, these are people that they do not even have any medical challenges in their lives. And a lot of our young people in their teens, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and in their 50s are having serious medical challenges.
Medical issues.
I met a gentleman this week, and while I was there, I realized that he's a young man, and he was walking a little bit crooked, and I asked him what happened. He said, working hard. The gentleman in his late 40s have worked so hard in his life that his feet giving away already. Do you know that you can work very hard and your body just start to crumble? So that's one of the reasons why you hear we keep talking about start making preparation for sunny days and for rainy days and for your retirement, ladies and gentlemen. It is very important that when you work so hard, most of us start working from we were in our early teens, even before our teens, and and majority of us in our teens. How long do you think that your body can be able to take that kind of brutalization, working 2-3 jobs?
And it's not even the working 2-3 jobs alone, Think of the life that they live working 2-3 jobs, because as Dr. McLaren was saying, we don't get enough sleep. And that's one of the issues that breaking us down. Stress is breaking us down. So when we're talking about how many jobs they're working, they have to also combine the partying, the drinking, the lack of sleep, everything combined, we're getting sick.
And the bad eating habit.
The
thing that people are, you see, earlier and Fata Diamond was trying to have Dr. McLaren pinned down by talking about an announcement that we heard recently, that they are trying to make it mandatory that 6 month and older will automatically be getting or should be getting the flu shot.
Well, I went in for my meeting Tuesday night, and when I walked in, that's what we had to take, the flu shot. I refused it. I refuse it. But, with what's going on today, we're not sure of a lot of things that's happening, and they're trying to protect us, as they say. The children, they're saying they have to take the flu shot if they want to be in school.
How are you going to be Look, first of all, when they came out with the first flu shot, they said if you get the first flu shot, you will not have flu anymore. And then they turn it into a big money-making thing that I have friends and family that take in flu shot every single year. And every year they get sicker and sicker. Tell me, Unheard, why are you putting germs in your body and something that's supposed to help to correct you?
But what they say is that it does not stop you from getting the flu.
But why are you taking it?
They said it prevents you from getting it as bad.
But the people that I know are having it worse than the way that they were having it before.
But you see, but you're here on this program because you're the money doctor, and Dr. McLaren left, we don't want anyone to say that we are saying don't take their flu shot.
I am saying that.
And we don't want, I don't want nobody, but Dr. Glenroy, the money doctor, say, take care of your health, and he said he don't want the flu shot.
And look here.
And listen.
And I'm not encouraging anybody out there. These politicians, what they need to do, and I don't see none of the representatives.
No, we are not going into politics.
I am going into politics today.
But here what I'm saying is not the politicians giving the shots.
No, but I am saying the politicians are the one that actually set the stage for these drug industry people. And I don't see none of them that are said they are running for to be the next nominee, both on the Republican side or the Democratic side, to be talking about the drug industry that them need to be keep under control. Somebody need to keep them under control.
Do you really and truly, let us talk, and I know Fata out there, do you really think anybody can keep the drug administration on?
Yes, they can.
You think so?
They can.
Just like we say, there is a cure for AIDS, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a cure for cancer. But do you see the cure out there?
Because all of these politicians, they invested into these companies. They have their personal thing. Even if them not individually, them son or them daughters or some relative. Is a part of it. Just like how the Trumps, just like how the Biden, just like how the different people out there, them have somebody at work inside there, and that's the reason why they cannot talk too loud. But you see, because me no have nobody up there. Look here.
No. You can't say you don't have nobody up there, you know. Listen to me, Mr. Glenroy Walker. Because I know you are the money doctor. But you're not the health doctor, you know. So we're not switching this program right now.
I know, but
you understand?
Every time, you see,
I know you get mad
everything that happened. The next thing again, these states are suing Johnson & Johnson. They are suing all of those different about opioid.
Yeah.
All right, listen to this. You know, so all of the billions of dollars that they are making, it's not going to the people, it's going to the state.
Okay.
What the people are getting, this thing.
It's
my God, people.
But listen, I just want to let you know that there is states where these things are growing free, but our young men are going prison. So it's some corruption in the system. But who, and as you say, who can we talk to? Who knows the ins and outs of this? Because it seems like nobody have a control on the drug administration. Mr. Walker.
The people that we are listening to us, their friends and their family, we are the one that have the power in our hand. But at the same time,
we come together. No, I don't think we know how to come together.
We are afraid. It's just like even the marijuana or the ganja, the sensei, whatever you want to call it. The same thing out there. Look at most of our black men and women are in jail, or the people in jail, and not the same time these politicians, all of them are investing in it right now, and them don't want to let out the people where them they catch for a little spliff or whatever them have selling, and all of these people are in jail at the same time, while these people now come out now to invest in marijuana and all of these things right now.
Marijuana they say legalize it. They say legalize it, but you know there's some states where growing it like. They're growing it.
You know what happened?
So it's just we even sound confused talking about the whole thing because it's confusing.
I am here this morning, this afternoon, to talk about.
We're here on this segment. We're here.
You know what happened?
What? You know, if you go into this, it's like the Bible.
Yes,
you will never end.
I need some other time right now to be talking about this, and later we're gonna be putting some things in place later on. That right now we can start to address these things. Our representative need to start to speak up, and when our people need to select the right people to vote for when they are representing them out there. Most of these politicians are not representing us, and that's the reason why we need to take matters into our own hands. That's why we need to be proactive. And when you hear we're talking about the IUL retirement savings program, something that generation have been using for years to build generational legacy, to live the way that they were created to live. These are programs that they have been using. And I am so tired of our people. When they get information, they just take it as if, they don't care. And when them reach, do you understand that when our people get old, when them get sick, when they die, You think it's only them individually it affect?
Oh,
No,
well,
some of us are so selfish. You know that something is there to help you. You know that something is there to help your generation, for the future. And some of you talk so crazy because I think that most of you lose your mind. When some of you think that you're not supposed to have anything, and when you die, them should throw you over the gully, let dog eat you or burn you or
no,
whatever.
Mr. Walker, no
But-
dog eat them. No dog
well,
dog
look here,
bother eat
have
them.
you ever listened to some of them the way
Yeah,
they
I know
talk?
dog want them.
Some dog won't even eat them. But
Well,
look,
listen, you're listening to the Money Talk Show, and listen, when Brother Glenroy, when the man of God, Glenroy Walker, okay, get heated on this day, you know the anointing probably flew all over him this morning. So he come with a message. And this message is to talk to you about the IUL, but don't forget that you can reach him at 646-688-5554. Again, the number is 646-688-5554. Give Mr. Walker or give the office a call, speak to someone, find out more, because listen, you know when he come on this program, there is not enough time to give you everything he want to give you, but one-on-one, you can talk to Mr. Walker about anything you want to talk about. Make sure you're talking to him about the IUL and how you could better your life. People, prepare yourself, because retirement age have gone higher than it used to be before. We are living longer, and when I say longer, some of us know. But for those who are going to live to retirement age, it's an older age now. So what do we have when we retire? Nothing. So just listen to this program, pay attention, because when Mr. Walker get wild up, I'm telling you, I just have to just stand quiet and let him preach. So preach on, brother.
So, folks, the IUL retirement program that we have been talking about for the past couple of years, it comes with 4 things. It comes with a savings component to it that gives you up to 15% interest on your money. It also comes with, and by the way, this savings part that I'm talking about, it is protected against bankruptcy, against lawsuit, against judgment, against lien, even IRS, and divorce. That means to say, you don't have to worry about taking money from places that you would not want to. Some of you had to refinance your house. Some of you had to take money out of your 401k. All of those kind of crazy things. With the IUL, you do not need to do that, because first of all, it gives you up to 15% interest rate, and we also have a floor of 1%. That means to say when everybody else is losing money, and anyone that have a IUL, our IUL, you do not have to worry, because you are making money while everybody is out there losing money, because it does not regulate by the stock market. And it also comes with living benefit. Living benefit means, ladies and gentlemen, that it is not like term policy, whole life policy, or universal life policy, that you have to die first before anybody have access to money. While you are alive, you have access to your living benefit, your long-term care, and the savings portion of it that give you up to 15%.
So you enjoy it before you say goodbye.
Before you, and if you say goodbye, your beneficiaries will have access to your death benefit and also to whatever you have in your savings account. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is a win-win situation. So, you know, gone are the days that you're paying into something. And anybody out there that have a term policy, a whole life, or a universal life, you better think seriously whether or not the decision that you have made or what that you are presently making, if it really meets or fit your needs. You have to, ladies and gentlemen, go on Google and research these things. Or you can go on my website, tmccapitalgroup.com, tmccapitalgroup.com, or you can call us at 646-688-5554 to get more information.
And when you say go on your website, we want you to we want the people to understand that this is only a website created for information. So we don't want you to think this business belongs to Mr. Walker, or this is Mr. Walker Company. It's a website for the information that he's speaking to you about, so you could understand more in your leisure time. But in the meantime, one-on-one with Mr. Walker, give the office a call at 646-688-5554. We hear the phone line ringing, but if you don't answer right now, he will definitely be getting back to you. So leave your information, a call will be returned. But no matter what, he will return your call. Mr. Walker, give them the information.
So, with the IUL, ladies and gentlemen, I will repeat it. It comes with 4 things. It comes with a savings that give you from 1% to 15%. And the reason why I mentioned 1% is that it cannot go lower than that when the market bottom drop out.
Okay.
That means to say, during the 2007, 2008, you have some people lost up to 50-60% of their earning. Anyone that had an IUL or have IUL during that period of time, the lowest they could have made is 1%. Not even the bank is offering you 1% right now. But when the market is good and everything is going, you get up to 15% interest on your money. It comes with living benefit. It comes with long-term care, and it comes with a life insurance. It's a complete package, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to take your money to buy a single death benefit term policy, 10, 20, or 30 years. Are you going to take your money and continue to pay for that whole life? And some of you are to go and look for living benefit and long-term care differently and still put your money into the bank to get the saving. When you open an IUL, you get everything in one. You get more than what the bank and the credit union, the SUSU, the partner, the 401k, the mutual fund, the IRA would have given you. You get that in it. And then you get the living benefit. While you are alive, you have access to your money. You don't have to wait until you die. And if you live long, you have money that you can pay a caregiver to take care of you while you are alive. And if you decide to say goodbye or kick the bucket or whatever you want to call it, your beneficiary with your generation and whoever you leave behind will be well taken care of. It's a win-win situation.
Okay, so people, give the number a call. This program is brought to you by
tmccapitalgroup.com. Or should I say TMC Capital Group Inc. With the telephone number is 646-688-5554. And before I go any further,
also McLaren's.
Before I go to McLaren's, I just want to tell them about the seminar because I'm going off into a different era now.
Yeah, but we want to make sure we get the people who make this possible.
Yes, this program is also sponsored by McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Center. And their telephone number is
914-278-9394. Again, 914-278-9394.
This program is also sponsored by the Money Center. And their telephone number is
800-225-4409. Again, the number is 800-225-4409.
Yes. And for all your IUL needs, ladies and gentlemen, and for those folks that are looking to make some money, this is a serious thing right now. And I just want to say congratulations to Jalene and Lucille and Rosemary in Tennessee, and these other folks are in Jersey and Connecticut, and in the tri-state that have just gotten their license during the course of this week. Congratulations to you guys. These are some serious people right now. And we are looking for some serious people that really want to make some money. The 9-to-5 job, ladies and gentlemen, you know that not cutting it. So because of people like the serious people that are coming on board, we are having a seminar at the New Rochelle Radisson on Tuesday, October 29th, 2019. At 7 p.m. at the New Rochelle Radisson Hotel, that is at 1 Radisson Plaza, New Rochelle, New York. Please come out, and you can take folks with you But please call and make your reservation. Let us know that you are coming and that you intend to bring your children or your grandchildren or somebody that you'd want to be a part of the company to make some money.
And it's good for them to bring the young people out, especially because young people are in college. They're looking for work. They're coming out of college. They're still looking for work. And some of them can talk more than you, Mr. Walker. So they're the ones that you really need. So parents, if you're out there, bring the young people out who are saying they don't have a job and let them hear it for themselves, find out more. Because when you tell them, maybe you're not telling them the way that they're going to hear it there. So bring them out to hear more about this information and what this program has to offer for them. Let your young people start from a young age, retire at a young age, and enjoy life at a young age. We didn't have the opportunity. And as Mr. Walker continued to say, this program, not this program, but this business has been around over 100 years and more. So imagine we're just learning about it. It's becoming what it's going to be in the next 10 years. So don't let your children 10 years from now say, I used to hear my mother talk about it. Bring them out and let them get the information. So this is on October 29 at 7 p.m. right here in New Rochelle. And if you need more information, don't be afraid to call Mr. Walker at 646-688-5554.
You know, it's amazing to know that another 10 years from now, you're going to have some of these grandchildren, these children, going to be looking at their parents and said, how comes we are just hearing about it? And how comes my neighbor is involved into something like this and we are about the same age group and they retire? Mm-hmm. But you see, that's what it is. Because most of our people are just like the children of Israel that have stayed in the valley for 40 years. They couldn't even go over the promised land. And that's why you see that you are not willing to go over into the promised land. Let your children, give your children an opportunity. Bring them out or tell them about this, that they can be a part of it and step out of the box. Because a lot of you live into this 9-to-5 situation, it's not cutting it, and you don't decide to make your move. Most of you will never retire. Most of you will never live to go back home where you're coming from. Because you know what happened? You cannot afford to. And every day you hear somebody telling you that, come, prepare yourself for rainy day, prepare yourself for retirement, for sunny days, and you're still sitting on the sideline.
And that's why we are urging you to give Mr. Walker a call at 646-688-5554. Again, the number is 646-688-5554. As they say, operators are standing by. Call, make your reservation, and see you October 29 at 7 p.m. at the New Rochelle Radisson Hotel.
And that is in New Rochelle. Or you can call us at 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. And you can get more information. And for those folks that are very serious and would really like to make some serious money,
give the number a call at 646-688-5554.
When your superstar best friend's been footing the bill for 15 years, your life is pretty sweet. Until he dies.
You guys need to take care of yourselves now.
What? Now, they're moving back home.
Has my house always been this small? It's been a rough couple days. It's been a rough week.
Adam Pally and Sam Richardson star in the hilarious new YouTube Originals comedy.
We could be unstoppable.
Champagne Hill. Watch all episodes now only on YouTube Premium.
Old pirates, yes, they rob I, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom 'cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy. I've seen the rain falling down. The sky was gray with a speck of blue there. Deep through a hole in the cloud, the sun was green and hay there. As you ramble through your sorrow, as if everything is wrong, living in yesterday, tomorrow. I know that something must be wrong. Take a melody and see what I can do about it. I'll take a melody and see what I can do about it. I understand why the old fisherman sail along. Sail along, sail along, for someday you'll be home. I heard you talking about your troubles. Everybody's got their troubles too. Can make them burst like bubbles. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I've been called dreamer, dream that never will come through. Well, I've been called so many things before. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll take a melody and see what I can do about it. I'll take a melody and see what I can do about it. Sail along, sail along, for someday you'll be gone. I'll take a melody and see what I can do about it. I'll take a melody and see what I can do about it. Can't you see you're on my mind? Making love all the time. Yeah. You alone can comfort me. You are my guiding light. In time of troubles, you're always around. You are my guiding light. soul gets sore, you alone comfort me. You are my guiding star. When I'm feeling down and out, you are my guiding star. My heart is heavy and my knees are weak. Only you can comfort me. Only you show me the way. Only you can satisfy me. You are my guiding star. Only you really show me the way. Guide me through the darkest night. On a clear day, you will see the birds flying in the sky away up. On a clear day, you will see no dark clouds in the sky, just warm and beautiful sunshine. On a clear day, you will find on a mountain so high, gathering flowers and thinking of the world. Look what nature has provided. On a clear day, you will see the birds flying in the sky away up. Come and fill this house with your blessings. Let peace reign forevermore. My eyes watched you meet you. My arms wait to welcome you. Come and fill this house with love and laughter. Come and bless this house forevermore. Come and bless my heart with your love songs. Fill my heart with peace and love. Love is a mutual understanding between each and everyone. Understand? Bless my heart with your love songs. Fill my heart with peace and love. Love is a mutual understanding between each and everyone. Understand? Come and fill my heart with your blessings. Let peace reign forevermore. My eyes watch to meet you. My arms wait to welcome you. Come and fill my heart with your blessings. Take away my heart, Teresa. I know I cannot ever please her. I tried in many different ways, but still the situation stays. Take away my heart, Teresa. Take my heart away. This girl is hurting. Why can't she ever see that no matter what I do, she would always say we're through? Though many ways I tried to get her off my mind, but I find it so hard to do, even though she doesn't care. Take away my heart, Teresa. I know I cannot ever please her. I tried in many different ways, but still the situation stays. So take away my heart, Teresa. Take my heart away. I don't know what to say, why she treats me this way. Why have I been deprived of Teresa by my side? Oh, take away my heart, Teresa. I know I cannot ever please her. I tried in many different ways, but still the situation stays. So take away my heart, Teresa. Take my heart away. Take away my heart, Teresa. Take my heart away.